Hello everybody, thank you for watching. So cryptocurrency has been in the news lately. It's been getting a lot of attention, especially Bitcoin has been in the news a ton. And so with that, a lot of my friends are coming up to me and asking me how can they get started. They're like, I really want to get into crypto, but I have no idea where to begin and it's really overwhelming. Please help me. And I was definitely in that same boat. I started in 2017 and I really had no idea where to go. I researched a lot, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I actually started out on Coinbase, which is ironically the place where I tell a lot of my friends who maybe haven't had any trading experience or are brand new, I have them start there. And the reason for that is because the interface is really clean. It's really easy to use. Basically, once you sign up for your account and you verify your identity, which by the way is very normal, you can link your bank account or your debit card, and then you can pretty much start buying crypto. So what we're looking at here is the homepage. So if you do have any cryptocurrency in your Coinbase account, you're going to see how it is performing here. You can sort it by 24 hours, 7 days, all time, and that's just going to give you a quick rundown of how your portfolio is doing. And then you have all of your tokens, or your coins rather, right up here. You can organize them in the order that you like. Mine are actually organized by some of the coins that I hold that I really believe in. Now, you don't have to buy these ones. Obviously, they're not necessarily the best ones, but they're the ones that I believe are going to do well in the long run. I hold them, so you can check those out as well if you like. So there's that. But yeah, pretty much once you're verified and you have your account linked, you can literally click trade, and then you can say however much you want to buy, whether it's a dollar amount or if you want to buy whole entire coins at a time. Some of these are expensive, like Bitcoin is right now 63,000 and some change. You don't have to buy a whole entire Bitcoin. You can buy $5, $10, 500, 5,000, whatever you decide is however much you want to spend. So that is really nice. And yeah, so you can just decide what you want to buy and go ahead and buy it, and then that's pretty much it there. As far as the rest of the interface goes, your portfolio, that should be pretty self-explanatory. That's just the coins that you hold, the percentage of each coin that makes up your portfolio, how it's done. You can see the transaction history and everything like that. Prices is going to organize all of the coins that are available for purchasing in their popularity order by their market cap. So you can see the top coins. Right now we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Uniswap, and Litecoin are in the top 5. So that's pretty exciting. And Chainlink is doing really good, which I am excited to see that, obviously, because that's one of the ones that I hold. And yeah, that's a good coin. And then for you, don't skip this. It has a lot of news, which is, maybe kind of boring if you're not really super into the ins and outs of crypto. But there is this part that's called Earn, and you can actually get free crypto. I've made a video on it. Basically, you watch a little movie and then you take a quiz and then you get free crypto. So it's very easy, and it's also a really good way to learn about crypto if you're interested. If not, just watch the video, take the quiz, and get some free crypto. And you would be surprised at how fast it grows. The last one that I did, I got $6 worth and of UMI, and now it's up to almost $8 just a couple of weeks later. So it's definitely, I would say, worth your time. I usually just hold on to the free ones and see how much money I can get for free. So yeah, that's kind of cool to see. And then over here, earn rewards. I mentioned in another video that I made about staking, and pretty much what that is that if you hold any of these coins, as long as they're in your Coinbase account, you're going to get an annual percentage yield. So if you hold like Algorand, you'll get 5%, or actually, I'm sorry, that's Cosmos, you'll get 5%. And so if you want to earn a little bit on the coins, you can definitely purchase these ones and then get those rewards automatically. One thing to point out is there are coins that are called stable coins. DAI is one of them. So basically it's always going to be $1. So if you're like, oh, why is this coin never, it's never changing, it's always $1. Like DAI, Tether coin, US dollar coin, those are always going to be $1. They basically just stabilize everything and allow for transferring and keeping the value and everything like that. So there's those. Now, if you're looking for something that is a little bit more complex than Coinbase, there is Coinbase Pro as well. So this is what a lot of the other exchanges look like. It's obviously very different. To somebody who's first starting out, it might be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you have never bought, sold, or traded stocks. So it's pretty busy. Essentially, you've got all the buy and the sell orders that are coming over here. You've got the sell wall and the buy wall. In just a moment, once it populates, we'll see the, what is it on? The 15-minute intervals of the candlesticks, which is like what in that 15 minutes the market opened and closed at, and then the fluctuations and all of that good stuff. So this is good if you're going to be trading. You definitely need to learn and pay attention. It's not impossible. You just need to do a lot of research, I would say, before you start trading it. One of the cons about regular Coinbase is that you only have the opportunity to buy it at its market price, whatever it's going for at that particular point in time, and the fees are a little bit higher. But with Coinbase Pro, you can actually say, okay, so Coinbase or Bitcoin is at $63,000 right now. I want to try to get it at $60,000. So you can set what's called a buy limit. And this is basically where you tell the system, I want to try to buy this at $60,000. So you can say buy limit for $60,000. And then once you place that buy order, once Bitcoin hits $60,000, hopefully, then that will set the trigger and then that will execute your purchase. So that's how you can try to get it at a little bit of a discount, which is really nice, especially with all of the market fluctuations. Like sometimes the price will just drop by like $500. And if you don't have a buy order set, you're probably going to miss out on that. It's really hard to just time it. So that's one of the pros that I would say about using a exchange that's a little bit more complex. And then the other thing is the sell. So this is a good way, if you are going to be trading, then you can say, okay, I bought this at 62,000. I don't want it to go under 61,000. So if it does, I want to limit the sell price to $61,000. And then that way, if it goes 61,000 or under, it's going to sell your Bitcoin, and so that way you won't lose any money. Or if you're trying to buy it at $61,000 and you want to sell it at $65,000 to make a little bit of profit, you can also do a, it's actually a stop sell. So there's that. That is a little bit more advanced, and it might be a little bit more than everybody, you know, just starting out is interested in, but I just wanted to point that out as that's one of the major draws to using a different exchange versus Coinbase. But Coinbase, I mean, that's where I started out. It's definitely fine. It's a really, really good starting point. So there's that. I do have a referral code for Coinbase. So if you are going to use it, I will put that in the comment section. So that way, if you buy $100 worth of crypto, you get $10 and I get $10. So it helps both of us out. So that is pretty nice there. If you are looking at other exchanges, I would recommend CoinGecko. This is a really good site. You can search by tokens or coins. You can also search for exchanges. You just want to go to exchanges and then click on spot. And then that is going to give you all of the top exchanges. So you can see which ones are available. You can see the coins and the tokens that you can buy. And yeah, so that's the rundown there. Another question that I get a lot is, what coins do I buy? Like, what are the best ones? And I would say that you really can't go wrong with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are basically the two top ones. You can kind of think of those like the internet. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the internet, and then all of the other ones are like the Amazon and the Etsy and the Facebook. So they're like extensions of the main coins, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are the top ones. So I would say that you really can't go wrong with those two. So those are really good ones. The best time to buy them, that is, that's like looking into a crystal ball. I really can't say like when the best time to buy them is, but what I can recommend is that, let's say you have $100 that you wanted to start out with. What you can do is you can take $10 and you can buy $10 like 1 week, $10 the next week. And so that way you're really averaging in. And so you're not just putting it all in, and what if you put it all in and then you buy at the very top? Well, that sucks, because then it's going to go down. But if you put $10 in and then it goes down, and then you put $10 more in, then you can really average in. The cryptocurrency market is very volatile, so just be aware of that. Especially with Bitcoin, like I've seen it go up $4,000 in like 4 hours. Or in a couple days, it'll go from like $50,000 to $60,000. So it is very volatile. It goes up and down a lot. There is a lot of market manipulation, so just be aware of that, but I wouldn't necessarily let it scare you. What I would say is that it's best, unless you're trading, it's best to just hold on to it. Because what I experienced is that, I bought Bitcoin back in like 2018, and then it like took a nosedive, and then I sold it, and I really wish I would have just held on to it, and I didn't. So I would say if you are going to get into it, just commit to it, just hold on to it or hodl it, and then you'll be good in the long run. Okay, so the last thing is that it's not necessarily considered very safe to hold your cryptocurrency on exchanges. They do and have gotten hacked, so it's best to actually keep your cryptocurrency on a wallet, whether that be a wallet that you have on your phone, or the best is actually a hardware wallet. And I would recommend something like Ledger. So basically, I will actually, I think I have another video on that, and if not, I'll make one. But essentially, you can very easily transfer your cryptocurrency from an exchange to your hardware wallet or to a wallet on your phone. Of course, as always, this is not financial advice, and these are my opinions, but I do appreciate your time. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.